8 Most Profitable Business in 2020. Hello everyone and welcome to our YouTube channel. Some people venture into entrepreneurship knowing what industry they want to conquer and what type of business they want to start. However, for many new entrepreneurs, it can be difficult to figure out how to start a business and exactly what kind of business is the best choice. It's tough to find that perfect idea. We've compiled a list of the most profitable small businesses for 2020. Each of these business types is growing quickly and can provide you with a good living. Even better, none of them require a lot of capital to start out with. With the right combination of hard work, determination, and resourcefulness, you can start one of these 8 most profitable businesses in 2020. 8. Shared accessories and attire. Sites like Rent the Runway and Gwynny B have banked on the idea of the sharing economy, where we want and need to own less stuff, so instead, we share resources. This trend has led to small business opportunities for these companies, who offer borrowed or rented clothing and accessories at a fraction of their purchase prices. And because the same piece of inventory can generate revenue multiple times, the profitability of these ventures is pretty significant. Do you have an eye for fashion and a sense of style not currently offered by other rental services? Maybe you're ready to be the next big thing. But even if you're not prepared to launch a multi-million-dollar fashion startup, you can just as easily profit from shared fashion at the local level. Gather some favorite accessories or clothing picks and host a borrowing party for high school students before the next formal dance. If you're in a college town, Greek life formals are another great opportunity to profit from shared economy fashion. And because you're taking shipping costs out of the equation, you have the potential to be even more profitable than the larger startups. 7. Newborn and post-pregnancy services. Although millennials are deferring parenthood for longer than previous generations, they eventually want to have kids. In fact, in 2016, 1.2 million millennials became first-time mothers. Therefore, the need for child-oriented businesses is growing, starting with post-pregnancy and newborn-related services. Demand for doulas and lactation consultants, in particular, have risen among new mothers, and both business options have relatively low overhead requirements beyond education and certification, meaning these professions could easily become one of the most profitable businesses for you to start. 6. Personal trainers. Turning your love of fitness into a career doesn't have to mean working for a big corporate gym, nor do you need the overhead of having your own location to train clients. Throw a few weights, bands, and yoga mats into the trunk of your car and take your fitness show on the road. You can become a personal trainer by offering one-on-one sessions in your clients' homes or advertising group classes at a local park or community center. Making fitness more available to your clients might just be the ticket to helping both of you achieve your goals. As Americans start to eat healthier and exercise more, fitness and wellness businesses are increasing in popularity and becoming some of the most profitable businesses as well. 5. IT support. Although 2/3 of Americans think they are tech-savvy, the truth is that they often need to rely on tech support. Some even make their computers or other devices vulnerable to hackers and identity theft. Unfortunately, when things go wrong, often the free customer phone support provided by manufacturers doesn't feel supportive or fails to solve the problem. If technology comes easily to you, and you're a relatively patient person, then the most profitable business for you might be hitting the road, at least in your neighborhood, with mobile IT support. All you need is time, transportation, and your own know-how, so this low-overhead business model is almost pure profit. 4. Language courses. Additionally, as communication improves and borders blur, consumers all over the world are looking to learn languages. Whether you take to the online education with expertise in the English language, or you harness your mastery of Swahili, there's likely someone out there that wants to learn a language from you. and they're probably willing to pay for it. You might have a successful business on your hands, especially if you speak the most in-demand languages in 2020 and beyond, such as Arabic, Spanish, and Mandarin. If you're skilled in an obscure language, or you're especially adept at teaching a more widely known language, then an online language-based educational session could be one of your most profitable business ideas. 3. Personal wellness. Are you a therapist or counselor, a yoga instructor, a life coach, or a long-time mediator? If you have a deep passion for personal wellness, you might be able to help others find their own Zen, while also earning a significant income. All you have to do is share what you know. If you're skeptical about the combination of personal wellness and online courses, look no further than Oprah. She's the personal wellness queen and has been an early advocate of online courses, including author Brené Brown's Courage Works on the Power of Vulnerability. Every person has a desire to better themselves, and that's exactly what online courses are all about. If you have this expertise to share, you could easily turn your knowledge into one of the most profitable businesses. 2. Food trucks. The food truck movement is slated to keep growing and growing. 1. As rent in major cities across the country increases, it's becoming more difficult for up-and-coming specialty food artisans to finance a brick-and-mortar location in the bustling centers of town, where their customers are most likely to be. Food trucks provide a great solution. You can start a food truck by hitting the road and parking yourself at local events, farmers markets, the local town square, wherever you're likely to draw a crowd. The lower overhead and increased geographic versatility of a food truck mean you can turn your grandma's famous dumpling recipe or that off-the-wall dessert idea into its own thriving business. Keep in mind that bigger, trendier cities like San Francisco, Portland, and Boston already have a pretty saturated food truck market, so this might be a more successful business in a smaller heartland metropolis. Food trucks also tend to have their own special set of ordinances, business licenses, and safety compliance standards, so contact your local health department to find out what will be required. 1. Social media management. Most millennials were born and raised on social media. As customers, they expect a business to have a strong social media presence and to be responsive in social customer service. However, although most fellow small business owners know that they need to engage in social media marketing, few have the necessary time or expertise to do social media well, let alone manage all of their social media accounts. If you're fluent in Twitter, live your life on Facebook, and have gotten every job you've ever had through LinkedIn, you might consider turning your social media expertise into your own solopreneur business venture, offering support to business owners who need help managing their brand's social media platforms. There's no doubt that in this day and age, starting a social media consulting agency can easily become one of the most profitable small businesses. That's all for this time. We are hoping that we give a wonderful time on watching this video. Just like, subscribe and get notified so you won't miss out for the latest video.